morning, friends. Happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day. I am making a little breakfast, watching Abigail on YouTube, and my mom and I are gonna go to church this morning, and then I think we're gonna go do some thrifting. And I actually kind of want to go back to Value Village, which is where we left off in the last video. I had so much good luck there, and I also have a ton of more donations. So I think we're gonna go to church and then head over to Spokane Valley and Spokane and hit up both of those Value Villages and maybe a couple other stores along the way. That is a breakfast. So let's eat and then get ready for church. And as you can see, we got absolutely dumped on this week. So in case y'all missed my Instagram post and stories last week, my poor car died completely. My oil pump went out, my engine is ruined, so I had to get a new car, which I am excited about, but I'm also really sad because I loved my car. I only had it for 3 years. It just turned vintage this year too. It was an 06 Nissan Xterra, and I just absolutely love that car. But I am very happy, so let me turn you around and show you the newest member of my family. So here she is. It's a Bronco Sport. It is a little bit smaller than my Xterra, so I'm still trying to get used to that, but I really love her. I love the green color, and I decided to name her Ollie, short for Olympic, as in Olympic National Forest, which is one of my favorite places on earth in Washington. So it's green. So this is Ollie. All right, well, here's my outfit of the day. Nothing fancy, just going comfy today. All right, we've arrived at Value Village. I've got lots of donations to drop off and of course get our coupon. He hooked us up, we got 2 coupons. Okay, my thrifting buddy's back. What are you looking for today?
Just whatever might grab me. And nothing in particular.
May the thrift gods be with us.
Yes.
Let's go in. Stop number 1. Yeah, it's massive. First find of the day, I finally got me a new laundry basket. It's only $8.99. The bag wall. I swear, y'all, this is my favorite thing. I like the style of that, but it's just kind of cheap. This is really cool. It's an old thermometer made in Germany. It says like stormy rain, change fair, very dry. I think I'm gonna pick that up. It's $10, but I have a coupon. This is kind of interesting. I guess that's made of like iron, like wrought iron, but it just sits flat. It's kind of cool. I'll put it in a cart. So I found that. It looks like that Wedgwood. I'm gonna leave it behind though, just because I don't know enough about that stuff. And it's kind of bent right there. Bent back a little far. So I found this solid brass frame. It's $10, so it would be $8. I'm on the fence. I don't know if that's too high for me to have any margins. I'm gonna put it in and think about it. Okay, I'm on the hunt for a new home for my fish. His name is Carl Wayne. He just has a plain little plastic box right now, so I want to get him something glass and a little bit bigger. I was kind of looking at maybe this. So I wanted something not just like a normal fish bowl. That might work. I kind of like the shape of this one better. I don't know if that's too small though. I think that might be a little too small for him. I think I'm gonna keep looking and not really finding what I like. So I just found this little gem hiding in here, this Brighton belt for $4.99. Definitely gonna grab that. And another one. That one's cute. That one's got the gold buckle. You don't see those very often. Mom just found this one. I like that big old buckle on there, and it's like a really dark kind of green. I've never heard of this brand. Jenny and the Boys, Genuine Leather. And it has the original old price tag on it. $55. And this is probably from the, I'm gonna say 80s or early 90s. Mom found another Brighton. Someone must have donated their whole collection. got that one, and then I found this cute purse. It's embroidered, really colorful. I cannot tell if this is real leather. This one stumps me. Usually I can tell, but it's not marked, but it's cute nonetheless. Look at this beautiful eelskin clutch. I love that color. It is $5.99. Definitely gonna grab that. Well, that was a good stop. We definitely racked up on accessories there.
Yes.
And I had some rewards also, so I ended up saving like $16 or $17 off the total purchase. Okay, our next stop is the ARC thrift store. So these are both places I went to in the last video. Got 50% off orange today and $1.25 yellow. Things super special, but I use a ton of these, and that one's cheap. Okay, so I found a few more clothes I'm gonna try on. I found these two ribbed sleeveless tops. This one's a turtleneck, and this one's just a mock neck, but I'm telling you, their vintage section is getting me every time I come here, but that's a little big. Here's the other one, also a little too big. They're just a little too wide through there. So not gonna get those, but they're cute. Okay, this dress is adorable. I just threw it on over my clothes, but you get the idea. It ties right here in the front. It's got these cute little polka dots, and look at the buttons. They're that like Aurora Borealis type of stone with gold around it. That is a definite yes. Found this cute little gold clutch. It's not super old, it's older, but it's got a green tag, so it's only $1.50. So I'm gonna pick that up. And we found this set of 3 little grapevine baskets for $5.99, and they're also green tag. I can never remember the colors. It's orange and yellow, not green.
Well, that's like
All right, donation stop number 2. Let's go do some shopping. All right, so this is gonna be our last stop of the day. All right, let's see what we can find. The shelves are looking a little picked over today. I don't know who he is, but he looks like he's judging me. This is very pretty. It's got a couple little chips on the end of the petals, but I mean, overall, it's in pretty good condition. It'd be $6 and then 20% off of that. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it back because it does have a couple little nicks. Alright. That's cute, and I would grab it if it wasn't in such rough shape. So, gonna leave it. So we just found this entire collection of these Old West books, and I've had some of these in the store, and they do sell, and they're only $2 a piece. So I found these 2 blouses. This one's from Ann Taylor Loft, and this one is Fig and Flower. I don't know that brand, but I just kind of like the pattern, and they're good and lightweight for spring. And they also kind of give me the peasant top vibes, because I've been on the hunt for some like early 2000s peasant tops, and they are very hard to find. Well, we didn't find as much there, but we did get this collection of books and a few clothes. So that's a wrap. Well, we are done for the day. I would not say this was an epic day, but we got some pretty solid pieces and good staple pieces that'll be good for the store. And I found a few more tops that I'm excited about. So we're gonna head home, and we will pick this up tomorrow morning, and I'll show you the haul. Good morning. So we're back here in the studio, and just gonna show you some of the things I got yesterday. It definitely wasn't the most epic haul. I wouldn't say there's any one piece that just blew me away, but I still found some really solid items, and items that I know will sell either in the store, the booth, and also online. So let's jump right into it. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Chelsey. I own Hidden Gems Vintage. I have a shop in Harrison, Idaho. I also have a couple antique booths in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and I sell online. Most major platforms. I've really been into Etsy lately, but I do sell across other platforms such as eBay and Poshmark. And then we also have our own website, which if you go and subscribe to the website, I will put the link right here, and you can find everything below in the description. If you subscribe to the website, you also save 15% on your first purchase online. So let's get into this haul. So I have to say, one of my favorite items yesterday is this thermometer. So it is marked on the back, made in Germany, and on the front even it says made in Western Germany, which Germany redivided as one whole country, but in 1990. So this is at least from pre-1990. And it's just really cool. It has like stormy, rain. It says all these different like weather conditions here. It has the brass little circle detail there. The wood is a little bit chippy, but it's so cool regardless. And it has that little hanging spot right there. I just thought that was a really cool piece that I had never seen before. I paid up a little bit for it. It was $10, but I did have a 20% coupon. And so for $8, that was not bad at all. And I just thought that was so unique. I have not done any research yet to see what this might be worth. But this was definitely my favorite find of the day. And I did get a couple good frames. I really like this one with the brass detail right there in the center. And then I like that tone of the wood. And then I also picked up this solid brass, and it's actually pretty heavy. But I kind of like that little, it almost looks like rope, but it's an 8x10. And I thought that one was good. I paid up a little bit for this one as well, but I think I've still got some margins in that. And so I grabbed both of those. And this was a book I picked up for a gift for one of my best friends. So we both love Hemingway. And this is about his life and love interest with Cuba, I guess you could say. And so it just has some pictures and stories about Hemingway. So my friend's birthday is coming up, so I'm gonna send that to him. And you saw that I picked up this whole collection of the Old West books. They're like these leather bound books, and those have sold in the past in the store. And I was excited to find that whole collection. So I think at Value Village, for every 4 books you buy, you get 1 for free. And then I also had the 20% off coupon. So basically I paid about $4 how much were these? No, they were $2.50. So I paid about $2 for these and then got 2 for free, if that makes sense. So the price point for book came out to less than $2 a piece. And I can sell those for probably $15 or so. So I was excited to find those. So yesterday was my lucky day with accessories. I found a few different handbags. I got this little gold clutch, which it was actually $2.99. I thought the green tags were on sale for $1.50, but still $2.99 was not bad. It is a vintage one, I can tell. It's not super old. It's not like antique kind of old, but it's still in good condition. And I thought it was cute. And then I found this eel skin. I have found quite a bit of these lately, and I've said it before, I love these because I love the colors that they come in, and it's just so soft. They are beautiful. So I was excited to find that. And then I got this cute little bag. I love the colors. That'll be so good for summer. I still don't know if this is real leather or not. It's tricking me because usually I'm pretty good at telling if it's real leather. It does feel very, very good quality, but if it's not real leather, it sure fooled me. And then we found so many Brighton belts, which I was really excited about. So we do sell a good amount of belts in the store, and especially any good quality leather. Brighton has made a huge comeback. They're not in perfect, well, the leather is in great condition. The buckles, some of them you can see are definitely worn a little bit, but honestly, I think people like that and it just adds to the character. So I got 4 different Brighton belts. You don't see them very much with the gold or the brass. And so that was exciting to find. And then I found, or actually my mom found this cool, it's gotta be 80s or early 90s. I love the shape of the buckle on that. And it's like this dark hunter green. So I got 5 belts. And then the last of the accessories is this bolo tie. Bolos sell all day long. It's on this black leather cord, and it has this like agate stone. It's kind of like a dark brown, like smoky color. And the ends kind of look like bullets to me. I debated really hard about this one. So it was $10. I think I could probably sell this for around $20, $25. I'll have to do some comps online. I know in store, this would probably go for about $20 to $25. but they're very popular. And the lady, I sat there forever and debated on getting this. She ended up giving me a couple dollars off, which was so sweet. So I got that one. So then I found a few Christmas things that will be stashed away. I found these whole bags of brass bells. They were $3 a piece. They're just on these like Velcro strips, which I'm obviously gonna take off of there. And I don't know what I'm gonna put them on yet. I'll figure something else, but brass bells are good sellers. So I picked those 2 bags up. They're loud. And then I found this set of brass. They got Christmas trees on them, and I thought those were so cute. So there's 2, 4, 6, there are 7 in here. And so I will put those away for Christmas. Okay, and then the last few home decor items I got, I picked up a couple different candle holders. So this was just a fun little shape. I thought you can put a single little taper candle in there. It is solid brass. It's not super heavy, but I just thought that was a fun shape and thought that would be pretty sitting, you know, on a little coffee table or a shelf. And then I got this, which I think is, I'm still trying to figure out what this is made of, because where the paint is wearing thin, I don't know if you can see it, probably not. It almost looks like it's brass or bronze underneath, because I can tell a couple areas where the paint has started to chip, but it's just got kind of like a cool old wear. It's got like these turquoise colors and then kind of this olivey, almost like an olivey green or like mustard green, and it holds 3 candles. It sits flat like that. Anyway, I just thought that was an interesting piece. So I got both of those. And then the last thing was this very cool salt and pepper shaker and grinder in one. So the salt goes in the top here and shakes out, and you take this top off right there to put it in, and then of course the bottom is the grinder. But it was cool because you can actually select your setting of fine or coarse, medium. So I might be keeping this one for herself, I don't know yet. But these 2 things, I'm sure I will probably list this one online. This is a maybe, I'll have to look that up. But anything that you see here that is listed online will be linked below in the description. And of course, if you see anything that you like that's not listed, you can reach out to me. I've got all my contact information below. And then I bought a few pieces of clothing, but I almost forgot to show you these baskets, which you saw me filming when I got those. They were not on sale like I thought, so they were $5.99 for all 3, which is still not a bad price. And then I also picked up this laundry basket, which I was so excited to find because mine is falling apart and I really needed one. I've been on the hunt for one for a while, and this was a great size and it's in really great condition. It was only $8.99 and then 20% off of that. And I was excited about these clothes that I found. So you saw me try this dress on. There's the buttons again, close up, but I thought that was so cute. I will probably be hanging on to this for my own personal collection. I'm on the hunt for some more summer dresses, so that was a really cute one. And you saw these 2 tops. I have still not even tried these on yet, but I love the prints of both of those. And like I mentioned, they kind of have the peasant top style. And those will be really cute to pair with some trousers or some jeans. I like how lightweight they are. They'll be great for spring, and I definitely needed some more spring items in my closet. I don't think you saw this one. Right before we were about to leave, this pattern caught my eye, and it's like this velour or velvet. I still really don't know the difference between velour and velvet, but either way, I just love those jewel tone colors. It's like a little cardigan. It does have kind of a cardigan jacket, whatever you want to call it, lightweight jacket. But it has one little button here. And I just really loved those colors. It does have shoulder pads, which sometimes I don't mind shoulder pads, but a lot of times I will take them out. This one I'm gonna take out because I just kind of threw it on over what I had, but they're a little much for me, so I'll probably remove those. But isn't that gorgeous? It's a vintage one, and it was made in the US, so I picked that one up. Okay, well, that's everything I have to show you for today. And I just want to say truly thank you for being here. I took a really long hiatus, and this channel has been back and forth for so long. And I am, like I said, on a mission, and I'm very determined to stick with it every week. I'm really enjoying doing this. I love connecting with all of you. So thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I'm getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, so that's really exciting. So if you like this video, please drop a comment. Let me know what your favorite item was. Like the video, and please consider subscribing if you enjoy these types of videos. But I will see you in the next one. Y'all have a great week.